Jeez. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Aylan. Good evening, CMC. Why did you throw things at Sulfur while Sulfur was owie? Good evening, Tara. Owie. Why did you owie? Why did you throw things at Sulfur? Owie. 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 Wait, owie. Owie. Wait, owie. Hello. Owie. Hello, sweet. Good evening, everybody. How is everybody doing? Good evening, Milk. Happy Friday. Good evening, Kunari. Good evening, good evening. Okay, so tonight we're doing something a little bit. We're gonna be doing something a little bit stupid, and a little bit scary. Well, happy Friday or Saturday. If it's already Saturday for you, then happy Saturday. Okay? Okay, so people might not know, but like on Monday, Hollow Myth, Hollow Eye English is for first generation Hollow Myth is having their 2-year anniversary. Good evening, Rain. Good evening, Scon. Good evening, Mary. Is this a Yakuza stream? It is not a Yakuza stream. Okay, and 1 year ago, during the first anniversary, Sulfur drew this is what Sulfur drew last year. And you know what? It was the first like piece of art that Sulfur ever posted to Twitter as Sulfur. And now it's been 1 whole year. And now Sulfur has the extremely daunting task of trying to outdo Sulfur from 1 year ago, who spent like literally 60 hours on this one art. So that's the task that's in front of me today. Zaxis, you were having an okay day and some stuff happened and you had a panic attack. Oh no, get some rest, Zaxis, okay? Like, I'm not the best, like, I'm not really the best place for you to divulge trauma to, but I do hope that, like, you have a good sleep and that you feel better in the morning, okay? You're gonna lurk and come back for a bit? Okay, thank you for the lurky, Elian. Thank you, thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Huh, have I grown? I mean, like, that's the scary thing, right? Maybe I haven't. Like, what if I'm, like, just not actually all that much better at art than I was a year ago? That's the scary part. Oh no, is Sulfur gonna redraw this piece? No. Sulfur is gonna attempt to one-up it, is what Sulfur is attempting tonight. Boulder Dash. Sulfur has definitely grown. Thank you, Rain Senpai. Like, the scary thing is, like, what if I've grown, just not in a way that's not visible, you know? Am I drawing council this time? No, no, no. Myth is having their anniversary. Thank you for the head pat. It's okay not to be better as long as you try your best. That's what matters, and you have fun. But I have fun when I'm trying my best and like trying to be better. That's the thing. That's the catch-22 for Sulfur. Sulfur really likes trying to get better at things. Okay. And now, Myth is having their anniversary on Monday. I was thinking of like drawing a group piece for Myth and then going back and drawing another group piece for Council later. That was gonna be my plan. You haven't been here long enough to say if you've grown, but you believe in your heart of hearts that I've grown. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Scon. Sulfur really appreciates that. I literally have to be better or else I will spontaneously combust and perish. Uh, it's kind of like, like have people here read or watched Shokugeki no Soma, at the end of like the their first year, like Erina has to make a dish that's straight up better than Soma's, or else like they're all expelled and then the food world goes to like food heck. And she basically has to surpass herself or else she can't do it. It's like that kind of feeling. Mm. That's why it was that Sulfur got kicked out of heaven. Sulfur became too powerful. I don't think that's it, Senpai, but thank you. Oh, you thought I'd say Blue Period? No, Blue Period is, I don't know. Blue Period isn't really about, like, I don't know if there's any really, like, do or die surpassing yourself portions in Blue Period. Mm. This is Shokugeki no Sulfur. Sulfur has an ultimatum for self-self. Well, if I don't get better right now, uh, then I'm not better. I don't know. Like my thing that gums up the works is that I spent a lot of the past year practicing like things besides drawing. Like I got better at speaking, I got better at streaming, I got better at singing. So I don't know if I got all that much better at drawing is the thing. Like I definitely feel like I've made some strides, but they might be the kind of strides that aren't visible to other people, you know? That's the sort of thing I'm scared about. Mm. Can't believe Sulfur will be expelled from school if they don't make a better piece. That's basically what it feels like. Mm. Sulfur has to do 500 years of doodle as punishment if Sulfur is not better. If I'm not better, if I don't win the drawing competition against my past self, then I'm gonna surrender the entirety of the doodle world to the new headmaster, and we'll all have to suffer under his reign for the rest of eternity. Mm, mm. So anyway, here's the composition. I wonder if you can sort of tell who everyone's supposed to be already. How about if Sulfur loses, then Sulfur has to eat very spicy noodles? How about if I lose, I have to like play like a horror game or something like that? If I lose against my old self, I have to play a horror game. Mm. And if Sulfur wins, they only have to eat slightly spicy noodles. That sounds like I lose either way, Taro. That just sounds like I lose either way or win either way. You know I do like spicy food, right? You know that I'm quite partial to spicy food actually, right? All jokes aside, Sulfur, I think measuring your own progress is difficult, but I'm 1000% certain you have better gone better. Thank you. Thank you, Antons. Chi-senpai agrees? Okay, okay. It's the mysterious thing about art, and actually like a lot of other things. Like, um, it's scary kind of to like face yourself, I guess. Like when you're drawing, you don't have anyone else to blame on your shortcomings. You don't have like any teammates that are defeating. You don't have any lag to blame it on. It's just you, and it feels like any like shortcoming is a reflection of yourself. It's so like that judgment is so stressful sometimes. Uh, just finished up a quick oikaki doodle for Cerno Day. Oh yeah, it is Cerno Day, isn't it? Why is Cerno Day 99? Is that just like her official birthday? Hmm. You can blame your Chubby taglet. You can still blame lag. You can blame society. I mean, but you know, like, you know in your heart of hearts that it's not true though. Like, it is just like you and your own art. Like, at some point, you have to face your own art. Like, if you don't face, like, you have to, like, face your own art and surpass it. It is because Cerno is 9, of course. Some old Toho Flash animated MVs made her 9? Wait, I don't get it. Why is she 9? Why is she 9 then? Why is she 9? Is she like the ninth boss? It was the beast's fault? Oh, that's true. I can always, like, I can always acknowledge that I can't change my art, so instead I'll blame the beasts. That's always an option, I guess. Well, anytime you could reflect on yourself, you can instead blame the beast. But what if I see beauty in the lives of beasts and can't lie to myself about it any longer? What happens then, MC? What do I do if I can't lie to myself about it any longer? That I'm seeing beauty in the lives of beasts. Yeah, see, Crow Angel gets it. Crow Angel gets it. Like, if I find beauty in the lives of beasts, then I'm boned. But then every person is two beasts. Yeah, one is sulfur and the other is sulfur. There are two sulfurs inside of you. You're a big sulfur fan. I want to get her like a bit more of a cocky expression. There we go. That's a bit more like her, I feel like. Mm. Whoa, it's true, isn't it? Yeah, both the you like both the owie sulfur and the talking about actual feelsy stuff sulfur, right? Probably. I don't know. I can't decide for you what you like and don't like. Mm. Onion sulfur and almond sulfur. Which one is your favorite flavor of sulfur? I, for one, think that onion sulfur goes great with sour cream. You like owie sulfur and tsundere squirrel fur? I see. What about sulfur with grapes? You know, grapes are a great accompaniment. Grapes are a great accompaniment to your favorite kind of sulfur. Everyone should try some grapes today. Mm. Okay. Anyway, so similar to last year, similar to every time, I have bitten off way more than I can chew, trying to make a group shot with a stupidly complex composition. Mm. I think it's been discussed previously, but do you folks have a preferred fruit that you enjoy eating and buying often? Mm. So, yeah, fruit allergies. Sulfur does have fruit allergies, so that's like a sulfur consideration. But sulfur likes, tends to like grapes and oranges is what sulfur likes, because those are like some fruits that sulfur can actually eat. Mm. Banana slap? Don't slap people with bananas. Don't slap people with bananas. That's rude, okay? Slapping people with your banana is extremely rude and I would not recommend it. Mangoes are top tier. Hi, Mythos. Ah, owie. I don't know if I've had mangoes in a while, actually. Like, I think I'm not sure because, like, I've kind of given up on trying a lot of different fruits. But I think mangoes are one of the ones that I'm actually allergic to. Mm-mm. Good evening, Reed. Good evening, good evening. How is Sulfur doing with us? Sulfur is a little bit nervous. So I explained this a bit earlier, but like 1 year ago, as Sulfur's post to Twitter, Sulfur drew this fan art of Hollow Myth, Hollow Live English Myth for their first anniversary. It is now their second anniversary on Monday, and Sulfur is now having to like top 1 year ago Sulfur's like 60-hour piece. Um, and that's really scary. But I'm gonna do my best though. It's so good. Thank you. But that's also why it's scary. I have to top it. I have to top it. I have to do better than this. Oh, jeez. I got this. Thank you. I will do my best to. 僕らは命の火だ。Just take your time. You can't rush art. Actually, you can. It's called a speed paint. Did you know? But like, since I only have until like Monday and I realistically want it to be done earlier than that, I actually do have to rush it a bit. Mm. Like, ideally, I want to post it like sometime this weekend before the anniversary. So like, I don't think I'll finish it tonight, but I think I'll want to finish it sometime tomorrow if possible. Getting flashbacks to folk following this song on Taiko. Sarah, I didn't know you played rhythm games. Hmm. You can do it, Sophie. I believe in you. Thank you, Ray. Also, you think Sulfur is really neat. Thank you. What angle should I make? Okay, so like this is a little too smug, I think. Let's correct this a bit. Okay. Okay, that's a bit better. You're flashing back to Fire Force and realizing you miss it even though it's kind of poopy. The OPs were all very solid though. I never watched Fire Force. Um, I just knew it as like the firefighter anime that wasn't Promare, and there was like a big controversy about like Promare possibly ripping off the premise. Um, Also, hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It's decent? Okay. I also wait, no, there's also one other thing I heard. I heard like the author kind of had like a meltdown towards the end of the series and went like really meta with it. I'm not sure if I'd end up enjoying that, honestly. Mm. You'd only recommend the series to certain people who like the author's previous work? I forget I forget what the author did previously. Was it Soul Eater? Or am I remembering incorrectly? Soul Eater? Okay, okay. I have not seen Soul Eater either, actually, so. Mm, um, I don't think I want her head tilted that far this way. Okay, let's try more of a 3/4 view then. Mm. Like the first few episodes had a bunch of cool stuff in terms of framing, scenario writing, etc., but ended up being your generic show. I see, I see. And yeah, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Johnny. Mm. Is it the end of the work week for you? I hope you're having like nice relaxing start of the weekend if it is. The meta bit was very bad, but was brief and quickly forgotten. I see, I see. You think part of the animation of Fire Force for you seemed more so lackluster, which is why you stopped watching personally. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've never seen anything besides the like openings of Fire Force, which, are like obviously like quite well animated, so I didn't know that like the actual show had those sorts of animation problems. A nurse here at work recommended it to you countless times, so you caved and tried it. Again, it wasn't bad. I see. I see. Mm. Soul Reader you recommend, but only with the caveat that you read the manga after the anime, because the anime's ending is really bad. Huh. Okay. Right, right. I remember Soul Eater was one of the anime that had to come up with like an anime original ending because the manga wasn't finished yet, right, right, and they probably weren't gonna get like another season. Mm. Also, hi Zara. Good evening, good evening. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a cool, like, a nice end of the work week, if it is the end of the work week for you. It's the end of the work week for Sulfur. Which in some respects means that like the real Sulfur's real trials and tribulations begin here or something. Mm. You all say Salt Eater and Fire Force were better in the mango version. Well, it's rare for like the anime to surpass the original, right? Like there's a lot of things that you just have trouble, you just can't quite adapt. Um, and unless you're like really able to like make up for those things that took advantage of the strength of the original medium, it's hard to make an adaptation that'll surpass the original. Mm. You tried giving Fire Force anime a go, but it felt kind of lackluster to you. Mm. People here seem to have mixed onions on that anime, Zara. You have a sneaky suspicion that Sulfur is busier on Sulfur's weekend than during Sulfur's work week. See, that's the thing, Wontons. That's the thing. Sulfur is busy, uh, 7 days a week at the moment for various reasons. Maybe it needs to be this eye winking and this eye looking over. Yeah, I think that's more cute. Okay. I see. Bak I see Bakugo is singing. Got it. That's the thing, Cap. I'm always busy. Honestly, Sulfur, I don't know how you can do all the things you do and stream draw. I'm a busy bee. I don't really know how I do it either. I just like kind of like do it a little bit at a time and then it ends up stacking up over time is how it feels. Like that mellow drawing I did the other day, I did on like a stream night, right? Like I was like, oh, I can't possibly finish this on a stream night. And then like I chipped away at it a little bit by a little bit, and then like it just somehow ended up being done uh that same night. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll post it then. Huh. Okay. Neat. Mm. Sulfur in a bee costume for Halloween. I don't want to wear a bee costume. Even if I'm a busy bee, I don't want to wear a bee costume. Okay, don't you want to see me in like some more interesting cosplay? Something? I don't know. Like it's an excuse to dress up, right? Halloween is an excuse to dress up in costumes, so it feels like a waste. Mm. Oh, this is the Jiro song from My Hero Academia. I see, I see. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Okay. Mm. It's true. Being a cutie, like so. Hey, Ray. Calling Sulfur a cute is illegal on this planet. Okay, you cannot do it. Licking doorknobs, on the other hand, is illegal on other planets. So you can do that all you want on Earth. I'm just gonna literally wear the letter B. Okay. Hold on, here's my interpretation of that. Here, here. Okay, so here's me. Here. Okay, here. Here's me wearing a bee costume. But Sophie, you're out of this world, so it's okay. Hey, wait. Right, someone else tried to give that excuse already, okay? It doesn't work. It doesn't work on Sulfur. Okay, you're on Earth, so you're not allowed to call Sulfur cute, okay? It's me, Bolfer. It's me, Bolfer. That she goes Sulfur? Ah, that would be fun. That would be a little fun. At least that's dressing up. Mm. Bolfer Dees. Zara. Why can't I throw things at chat? Gosh. Okay. Okay, anyway, back to this. Back to this. I cannot escape the Zara joke. What if I just like little, ban Zara just like a little bit. Just like ban Zara just like a little bit. Just a little bit, I'm sure he won't even notice that he's being banned. How do you ban someone a little? Oh, wait, do you want me to give you a demonstration, Zara? I can give you a demonstration right now if you want. Is that what you're asking for? No, you'll be a good boy, you swear? Okay, there you go. There you go. That's the thing I wanted to hear, Zara. That's what I wanted to hear. One of the streamers you follow has to time out one of her mods regularly and apparently have to re-mod them every time. Oh, that's hilarious, actually. Anyway, hopefully it's like a little more obvious right now who's supposed to be who. Um, no, like I feel like Ame doesn't quite look like Ame yet. Like I'll need to work on her face a little bit. That person doesn't seem like they should be a mod. Look. Crow Angel, what if it's just like a gag, What if it's just for a gag? Also, like, can people sort of tell, like, who's supposed to be who here already? Like, I tried to, like, capture something about their face, of them. Like, I feel like Ame's face is, like, like, least correct out of all of theirs. But, like, I feel like Kiara looks a little like Kiara. Callie looks a little like Callie. Ina looks like a little like Ina, and Gura already looks a little like Gura. I just need to make Ame look a bit more like Ame, I think. Mm. Mm. But first let's fix up Goomba's face a little bit. Like Goomba looks like Goomba, but I don't really like the current way her face is drawn, so I'm gonna like do it a little bit rounder. You have no idea which Ame is. Ame is her at the moment. Like you can like this is Callie, okay? This one is Callie. This one is Callie. This one is Kiara. This one is Kiara, okay? This one is Ina, and this one is Ame. And this one is Goomba. And we're gonna fix up Goomba's face a little bit. Ina does not look like Ina? Okay, I guess we'll work on her face a little bit too. She looks like Ina to me. You do not know who any of these are, but they look neat. Alright, Scon. Like, you're relatively new to, like, VTubers, right? If I remember correctly? Like, or was it, wait, did I remember? Or was it that you're relatively new to art streams? I forget which one. Yes? Okay, okay. Got it. Um, these are members of a famous corporate. Both? Got it, got it. These are members of a pretty famous corporate VTuber group. And they're a big reason why Sulfur got interested in the idea of VTubing in the first place. So Sulfur feels like Sulfur owes them something, like for their anniversary, basically. Like I wanna draw them something good as gratitude for what they have given to me. Mm. That makes way more sense. You totally get it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I talked this about this like quite a bit, but or maybe I don't. Maybe I only actually talk about it in private actually, but back in like back in September of 2020, which was 2 freaking years ago now. Oh my gosh, what the hecky. Um Back in September of 2020, 2 years ago, 2 whole years ago, Hollow Myth debuted for the first time. Starting up like and Sulfur stayed up uh Sulfur stayed up for 24 hours watching all 5 debuts. This stream convinced you to buy my drawing tablet, and now you're considering. Oh, geez, gone. I mean, I know like you told this to me before too, but like, since you're comparing it to like getting, um, me getting inspired, I'm just like a little extra touched tonight by the same sentiment, I guess. Please do your best, Oscon. Um, but yeah, September 12th, I think, 12th of 2020, um, I I stayed up until 3 in the morning, to watch, uh, from 3 in the morning onwards, I stayed up for like 24 hours to watch all 5 Hollow Myth's debuts because it was the first time I had just gotten into like VTubers and Hololive in general, and it was the first time that Hololive was debuting English VTubers. And I was hoping so badly that like things would, I was hoping so much that things would go well for them because I didn't want the whole thing to just flop. And I was really scared during like the first debut stream because like Callie had a million billion technical issues starting off with her gosh darn like smoke effect. Uh, that caused her to like her model to run at like 2 FPS. It was like completely awful, and she was like the most nervous wreck that has ever nervous wrecked. Your way of giving back isn't through art. It's mostly subs and such. Well, Scon, I really appreciate you giving back. Thank you, thank you. Mm. Young Curse. Ah, yes, Callie's incredible first stream. Love at first sight. I still remember it. Like, I wonder if they're gonna do like another. Like, they might have all done this already and I missed it, but like, I wonder if they're gonna do like another rewatch of their debut streams. Cause like last year, they did like for their first anniversary, they all did like a 1 year rewatch of their debut streams and cringed the heck out of it. So I wonder if they're gonna do that again this year. Like, I wonder if they're gonna watch themselves last year watching it in like a debut cringe-ception or something. Hmm. You would not have fallen head over heels for Callie if she weren't such a nervous wreck. Mm-mm. I totally got that. Like, part of like the appeal of streamers is that they feel like real people, right? I mean, I'm a real person, but I'm also an anime character, so. But I try to come off as a very realistic anime character. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Rewatching the rewatches could be interesting. Yeah, like I think at least one of them like said that they were going to do that when they did their rewatch last year. So I hope that I hope that like that ends up happening. Okay. I think that this looks a decent bit like Goomba now. Um, let's see. Okay, let's adjust Ame's face to look a bit more like Ame. Or actually, let's adjust Ina's face a bit to look a bit more like Ina. So, for me, what was it? Purveying yourself in front of an audience, no matter how you present yourself, is always a little harrowing. I think it's like kind of similar to how like doing your art can be scary, cause um like whether it's art or streaming, you're kind of like exposing yourself to the world. Like, if you want to do it well, you can't like hide yourself. Like, no matter how you try to hide yourself, some of yourself is gonna like leak through and they're gonna see the real you. And that part of both art and streaming can be really scary. So I'm curious, how does the whole VTuber group thing work? Do they interact often? Um, Basically, yeah, like, oh wait, how do I explain, how do I explain the concept of a VTuber group? Um, are you familiar with boy bands or idol groups? Maybe maybe that's the closest point of comparison I can give. Yeah, okay. It's like that. It's like that, kind of. Like, the appeal is about each of the individual members, but the appeal is also about like watching them like interact with each other and like develop history with each other and like um Yaku voice. It's like an idol group. I mean, it is a little bit like like I know we joke about it, but it still is a little bit like an idol group. Okay. It is a little bit like an idol group, even if they like cuss and talk about feet too much. Okay. There's nothing wrong with talking. Ah, owie. Fishy. Fishy. Owie. Sulfur didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with talking about feet. Okay, okay, but like Ami and Gur have just been like on and on and on about feet more and more as they went on. It seems like. Mm. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good Friday or Saturday. I hope that if it is the end of the work week for you, that you're taking this opportunity to relax. Oh, it's this song. Do 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 do. Chocolate no mori kukeru. Orange cup ni basha ni sewarete userarete miruku iro no oshiro. How many people in chat are familiar with the song that's playing right now? It's actually pretty famous. It's got 30 million views. Ooh, Mafu Mafu. Yeah, it is a Mafu Mafu song, but do you know which Mafu Mafu song it is? Actually, I think has 40 million views now. Yeah, it has 40 million views now. It had 30 million when I first heard about it like a year and a half ago. No clue? Okay. So, uh, the title of the song is the title of the song is the title of this song is Ona no ko ni naritai, which means I want to be a girl. Um, and the lyrics are all about like the lyrics are all about like this boy wanting to be cute and be treated like Princess Cinderella. So that's the song. 40 million views, baby. Um, the singer, but Mafu Mafu is he, him, actually. Wait, Fishy, did you not know that Mafu Mafu is he, him, or are you just making a joke? Sounds fine? Okay, okay. Maybe Sulfur is just being super awkward. I have strange feelings about the song because of reasons that I will not Oh no, wait. If I say that, you're all gonna get the wrong idea, aren't you? Ah, frick. Wait. Sulfur has awkward feelings about the song, but for different reasons than you might think. Please, whatever you think is the first reason that Sulfur might have awkward feelings about the song, that feeling is wrong. Um, don't whatever you're guessing right now, it is definitely wrong, okay? Okay, okay, I'm just gonna change the topic before I bury myself any deeper in this. People expressing themselves is always neat. Yes, it is. Okay, okay. Anyway, changing the topic. Changing the topic before I bury myself any deeper. Um, I brought the song up. It came up like on the. It came up in autoplay. I felt like I wanted to talk about it, but then I realized that like I'm actually really awkward about it. Okay? No. No, 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 no. I'm changing the topic. I'm changing the topic. I'm going back to talking about Hollow Myth debuts 2 years ago. You missed the song discussion. We were talking about Mafu Mafu's Onaniko ni Naritai that happened to come up on the autoplay. That's all it is. You'd like to thank Myth for creating the AN curse so that Iris could descend 3 times. Wait, wait, wait. I missed that something like that happened when Iris debuted. Wait, what do you mean that she descended 3 times? Oh, wait, wait, no, 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 wait, I remember now. During her debut stream, like, she she had like technical difficulties like 3 times and had to like keep like floating down, right? I remember now. Um, okay, anyway. So 2 years ago, Hollow Myth debut. Um, Kiara's debut, I thought, which came after Callie's. I thought it was really cool that like Callie helped with the like storybook opening for Kiara's debut. Like it was, actually I thought it was really okay. Like I thought it was really cool that Ina helped draw the album cover for like Callie's like first like EP. That was also really really cool. Like what the heck he um I mean, I know they've existed for a while now, but knowing they exist was as far as your knowledge went. I see, I see. I mean, a while now is only like about 6 years actually. Like Kizuna Ai came, who's like considered like the first VTuber, the first real VTuber, came onto YouTube in 2016. So it's only been 6 years since that. Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's fix up Ina's. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna trust my own intuition here. I think Ina looks like Ina already. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it for now. Mm. You would say that most unaffiliated VTubers present now are at least aware of them, but I think in particular Sulfur and other Soul friends are very steeped in corporate VTuber culture and lore. Okay, hold on. Let me explain why that is. Okay. So, um, like Kara's debut finishes. I wait like 2 hours for the next debut, who is Ina, and she just gets up on stream and she's already like really super duper cute. She has a really nice gentle voice, and then she just drops this bombshell. She's like, "Oh, hey, you know this like promo image that we had in the like official like in the official trailer for Hollow Myth? Yeah, I was actually the one that drew that. Oops." And I'm just like, what what the poop? What the poop is that? What the poop is that? You can't do this to me. That's too devastating. Wait a minute, Sulfur was up for both Kelly's and Kara's stream. I stayed up like round the clock for all 5 debut streams and then the collab stream afterward because I wanted them to succeed so bad. Um, so yeah, I was blown away by like Ina's like artistic skill when she dropped that bombshell on me. Yeah, yeah. And then she followed it up by like singing this like really incredible actually rendition of like Sugar Song and Bitter Step. Um and I was just like wait, I was just like, wait a second, you can sing this well too? Wait a second, what do you mean you also like Kingdom Hearts and Nier? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Um, and I was I was a bit shook at that point in time. Um, and I was like, okay, um, okay, Sulfur has like a bit of this is being Sulfur being possibly a bit too honest, but like Sulfur has a bit of a negative streak. Uh, Sulfur for a long time thought like, oh, I could do stuff like that if I really tried, you know, and I placated myself with that sort of thought. Like I didn't try because I like convinced myself I could do the things that I wanted if I did try. And then like Ina was like just like a giant shock to me because here was someone who was like really similar to me in a lot of ways, but like did do the trying and did get the things that I wanted. And I was just like, um, it shook Sulfur enough that I decided to get off my butt and start trying to be more like what I wanted to be. Not, um, and that's basically how Sulfur got to today's Sulfur. Nya bunch? Okay, okay. Hold on one sec. Here, I gotta put on my meowing equipment. Okay. Okay, okay. There you go, Lion. I hope you are satisfied with that. Okay, I'm putting the kitty ears away now. I would never have guessed that you have a bit of a negative streak, Sulfur. Well, you know, I know how like how I try how you know it's super not obvious because I'm so good at keeping it hidden, right? Mm. Oh my gosh, you forgot Sophie had the cat ears and tail. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. I have to put it on for like the meow for the during the little meowings. Okay, it's part of my contract. I gotta like put them on for proper meow meow times. Hi, pair musician. Hello, hello. Good evening, good evening. Happy Friday or Saturday if it's already Saturday for you. Mm. If it's the end of the work week for you, I hope you're having a nice start of the weekend. Mm. One sec. Okay. Mm. Mm. Okay, there we go. Making minor face adjustments for angle to make it a bit more interesting. Ah, jeez. Wait. Fair musician, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Oh my gosh. Wait, is that 3 months in advance? Oh, jeez. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wow. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy your new emotes. Sulfur did Sulfur's best to make ones that I felt like expressed Sulfur and were things people might want to use. Mm. Want Sulfur to be happy. But, like, Um, this is gonna sound a bit cheesy, but I swear it's absolutely true. Like, I'm happy with with you just being here, you know? Like, I don't really need the subs or anything. Like I'm more appreciative of people just like liking to enjoy time with me. Meanwhile, Milk is just flipping pancakes for some reason. How else are you gonna get the emotes though? Okay, okay. If you want the emotes, I guess I cannot stop you from spending to get the emotes. Okay. I guess that is true. This is the only way you can really get the emotes because that's how it works. But want Sulfur to be happier then? Okay, okay. Jeez. Thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Okay. Let's see. I suppose it is September after all, so like it is like a little cheaper for like people to treat themselves this month. So I will be slightly less concerned than usual about your finances. I think is the appropriate reaction. Okay, what else am I gonna do? Um, I want to fix up Callie's expression. Like, I feel like this face is still like a bit off somehow. I have this weird habit where like I like to start off drawings with characters' expressions because I feel like I can't get into them until I can see their face, really. Like until I see their face clearly, I can't get a good feeling for how to impose their body language. Oh, poop, you gotta go. You're waiting to pick your friend up from work and you're not comfortable showing him you watched his stream yet? Okay, okay. Have fun when your friend's gone. Mm-mm. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good dinner. By the way, Sulfur, you thought Kiara was the centermost one. You'd mix Callie and Kiara up. Do you think Callie, I mean, I guess sometimes she would make this sort of expression, but like, I think it would be really strange for her to make this kind of expression. You know, she's more like, oh, what's the line? Like, modern and kill, modern day killers wielding knives and guns, something, something. Wait, where did Callie's expression go? What the heck? I'm redoing it a bit. I'm redoing it a bit. I wasn't happy with how it was, so I'm gonna like erase it and like do it again a bit better. It was already perfectly condescending, but like okay, here's the problem is that like it's it's not 3D enough. I want to make it more 3D. Is what I want to do. Okay, okay. So here's gonna be the approximate layout maybe. It's a little too stable for this drawing, so we'll tilt the head a little bit. Should it be forward or backward? I think backward is better. Okay. Wait, you didn't mix them up, you're just dumb. Oh, I see. Whistle? Are you enjoying the whistle emote, hair musician? For some reason, that one is like pretty popular to use outside my stream. It seems like. Mm. Also, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, okay. Thank you for stopping by, Wontons. Stay safe too. Enjoy your whatever you're doing. Blush is cute. I'm glad you like the blush. That one actually got voted on by like in the Discord poll. I'm surprised it won considering like there's a variant of it. Like there's the like no blush sweat only variant of it. Mm. You're still at work, so if you dip in and out, that's why? Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Thank you for stopping by even though you're at work, Mythos. Sulfur really appreciates it. Need the heart one again. I'm sorry, Milk. I'm sorry. We're out of emote slots. We're out of emote slots. Like, if I had more emote slots, I would be able to give you back the heart one, but like, unless you want it in like the, okay, so what we have emote slots for still are like, uh, do a little stop and swap for it, but like we voted and this is the one that people wanted the least in, wanted the least in tier one. Like we voted on it. It's the one that people wanted the least in tier one, you know? No way, the least? Yeah, like it lost the poll. Wait, you didn't realize the vote meant you weren't gonna get the other two? Yeah, like it was to decide which ones ended up in the higher tiers. Sigh, time to open your wallet. Okay, so here are the solutions. Okay, here are the possible solutions. I could duplicate the emotes to things that do have open slots. But the things that do have open slots are follower emotes, which means you'll only be able to use them on this channel, or uh, bit emotes, which, I mean, like, is a bit weird, I guess. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a channel that used bit emotes, to be honest. You got your chip back Sulfur, 95% back on the hitbox. Nice. Were you playing? Mm. Were you playing against the folks in Stella server? Like, were you playing against MC and stuff? Ah, jeez. Rachel, thank you so much for the 5 months. Thank you, thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Thank you. Mm. You have yet to play against them? Okay, okay. I saw you two like starting up a conversation in there, so I wasn't sure if you two had like started playing after I had started stream or something like that. Why am I being? I don't know why I always insist on being so detailed about the gosh darn ears. Oh well. Yeah, I feel like this is okay for expressing a happy Callie. And it's a bit more 3D. Let's see. You think it's just 1,000 bits or so for the first slot, just for perspective? You do have people who have them? Okay, I've never seen anyone who had them before, so I wasn't sure. Um, so yeah, like that's an option if we wanted to do that. The other option is, uh, the other option is, we get Sulfur to partner, because I am currently maxed out on emote slots as far as affiliates goes. You'll do it. You'll do it. You'll do the bits for the heart emote. Are you sure that's the way you want it, Milk? I mean, I can do it, but like, it feels a little off somehow. I'm not sure how exactly though. Where's Chuck-chan? Ah, jeez. Tina! Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the read. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, readers. Hello, hello. Welcome. Mm. Hope you're having a good stream. I am having a good stream. Welcome, welcome. Hi, welcome, readers. I'm Sulfur. I'm a fallen angel VTuber. I like drawing. I drew and rigged my own model. Today for the impending Hollow Myth 2-year anniversary, Sulfur is attempting to one-up Sulfur's 1-year anniversary art from last year, and it's like I am under a lot of pressure to surpass this piece, this like freaking 60-hour piece from last year. But we'll see how far I can get. That's the premise for today. I hope your stream was good too, Tina. What were you drawing? Yeah, feel free to share if you want. Hmm. You got this. I'll do I'll do my best, Joe. Mm. You are all over the place, but you'll share when you finish? Okay, okay. Mm. Is Sulfur winning or is Sulfur winning? I'm pretty sure I'm just struggling at the moment, but you know, whatever. I feel like probably this composition is a little off and probably I should actually zoom in on everybody more. Like, I feel like this is most appealing when it's at about this level of zoom, so we could probably cut off like a decent portion of this stuff. Like, we don't need that stuff so much. Mm. Oh, let's take a look at this. Okay. Whoa, this is so good. Wait, Dashing Mind? Wait, is this a character? Is this like a character from a game or like a VTuber? I don't know. Like this design is super cool though. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. No, it looks really good. It looks really nice. Hold on, hold on. Is it designed from a friend? Oh, wait. Wait. It's such a cool design though. I really like it. Like, if it's okay for me to put it up on stream. Let's see. You love the accessories? Like I actually like okay, so like my the thing I really like about it is like the interplay of like light and dark colors. I feel like it makes it feel like a really strong design overall. Like the black like under layer of clothing with the white like layer of with the white sweatery part on top, or like the way the hair white hair drapes over black horns. It's like just really really good. Mm. Like so cute. Thank you for sharing. Sulfur really appreciates it. Thank you, thank you. Mm. Okay. Yeah, you really love their design. Yeah, it's a really good design. Okay, okay. All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna redo Ame's expression for like the second time because like I okay, so a thing about like multi-person compositions like this is that like I'm trying to get them all so that they're all at like relatively different facial angles so that it adds a sense of dynamism, but like the way this is right now, these two, Callie and Ame, their facial angles are too similar and it's like dampening some of the impact. Like Callie and Ina here being opposites, it's good, it adds energy, but this is like, this is not great. I need to do something about this, but I haven't figured out what yet. Maybe I should do a side view. I haven't done any side views in this composition yet. Let's try that. Chat down. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Slam and welcome to the jam. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think I like this actually. Like it fits well with her pose too, because she's gonna be all like she's gonna be kind of like curled up, and her legs are gonna be like this. So like head being at this angle is actually pretty natural. I like it. That should be a Batsu redemption sulfur. You have to listen to Curse Slam Jam mashups for an entire stream. Wait, wontons. Why is that a Batsu? That's just what I do normally. That's just what I do normally. I just listen to Curse Slam Jam mixes normally, like all the time. That's just what I listen to normally. I don't get it. I don't get it. There are actually good ones out there? Yeah, I'm sure there are. Like, I haven't heard them, but there are also a lot of cursed ones out there. And I heard those too. You'll have to find some cursed ones to send to me. Okay, okay, send me all the ones you want. I mean, I like them, so like, what? It just wouldn't be a Batsu, you know? Do 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 do. Arigato. You know what this is reminding me of actually, this composition? This is uh where is it? Oh, actually it's not like that at all. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind. No, I was gonna say that this reminds me a bit of Sulfur voice. I can't believe this. Do I really see that often? No, I was gonna say that this reminds me a bit, this composition ended up reminding me a bit of the Devil Survivor 2 cover. Like, because everyone's like popping out all at different angles while looking at the camera. Um, which initially I thought, like, I considered initially for a composition actually, but then was like, I don't know about this. Let me try some other ideas, but then it just ended up turning into that composition in the end. Well, whatever. Like, I thought I wouldn't be able to like properly convey excitement and camaraderie like that, but I guess we're somehow I think I'm doing it, so maybe the notion of an ensemble composition was what made you draw the comparison. Maybe. Uh, maybe. I'm not sure. Like it's also a little different from where's that other thing we had? One sec. Can I find it? Ah, jeez. It's also a little different from like the other ensemble art that Sulfur drew. Like the energy is a little a little different. Like, cause the energy in this composition is like all directed towards one direction, whereas like this one is kind of going all over the place. Oh, you remember this one? Yeah. I remember this one too. It is sitting uh this one is I currently have it as a plaque uh in my room at the moment, so it's a little difficult for me to forget it. But yeah, it's a bit of a different composition than the one I'm doing now. Though I guess I'm doing the thing again with like everyone falling and their hair obeying that kind of physics. A little enshrined. I mean, it wasn't my choice to make a plaque out of it, okay? It like the picks of judges decided it for me, okay? My sketch is cute. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, thank you. Suffer really appreciates that. This is kind of a difficult sketch to go through, though, honestly. Like, I'm having like so much motion to deal with. Jeez. Okay. You know what? Rather than worrying about the hair too much right now, or maybe I'll worry a little bit about the hair. Let's worry a little bit about the hair right now. You believe in me? Thank you, wontons. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I think Kiara's hair floating up would be something like this. Is my guess of it. But let's not focus too hard on the hair for now. Let me just draw like enough so that they don't all look oddly bald. Okay, let's leave it like that for now. And let's start drawing in their bodies, because we're gonna run into more problems if there are problems with how their bodies are posed. Excited to see what comes of it. Lots of energy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I've got this. Oh, geez. You guys, the pressure's on now, you know? Okay, bodies. So, Callie's got, let's say, Callie's got her arm around Goomba. Goomba's just being a nerd over here and doing whatever. Uh, Kiara's over here getting her arms around Callie and Ame to a lesser extent. We'll put Ina's arms over here around Ame. Ina's arms are actually surprisingly really skinny. Like they're freakishly thin. Uh, so we'll try to reflect that a bit. Okay, and Callie can have her other arm like around Ina or something. And we'll do the most complicated part of this, which is Ame's torso, actually. Okay. Something like that. Uh, and now I'm gonna erase a bunch of the underdrawing because it's like leaving this whole space a mess. Okay, that's a bit less messy now. Okay, I'm actually gonna take a quick break. You know the drill. I'm out of water and I'm too full of water. I need to correct my water situation. So I'm gonna run to the unwatering room real quick and then grab some more water and then come back. Okay? Sulfur will BRP, right? Be right back. See y'all soon. Okay, I'm back. Hi everybody, it's Sulfur. I am back, and this time I have soda. Mm. So recently I was thinking about and this isn't really related to this drawing at all, but during a past stream I made a promise that I would try to um I would try to get involved in some sort of voice acting thing before the end of the year. Um, and so, well, I mean, the end of the year is still like 4 months away, but I started thinking about how might be best to accomplish that. Don't get too excited, Gorsh. Don't get too excited. Don't get too excited. Um, and I thought of like a few different things. Like one thing that I know that they have is there are various groups of various sorts looking for dubs for comics and cartoons. Like they can be fan dubs, but they can be like official efforts sometimes too. So like that's one way to like um start getting involved in that space. I could look for a group that's already doing that stuff and like either contact them or do auditions. And that would be one way to start doing that sort of thing. But another thing that I could do is just I could just start making my own like comics and dubbing them myself. Like that's also on the table, right? Like my own comics and skits. Sulfur. Wait, what? Crow Angel, what? I'm trying to do too much again, but I said I'd try to do this. I said I'd try to do this before the end of the year, so I have to keep that promise, right? That's how it works. Sulfur dubbing for miniskirt webtoon? Okay. But that's a good point though, Crow Angel. Like, if I tried to make my own comic, it would probably be a lot of work. So maybe I should try to see if like an existing group would be willing to like take me on based on my current skills. And then it turns out if the answer is no, then maybe I just have to go back to the drawing board and practice more. It seems like I'm already doing so much though, but it's kind of just an extension of like the things I'm currently doing, right? Like if I speak like how do I put it? If I think that's not it. Darling, if I think about my Shutan Doji impression from Wednesday, where I pretended like I really wanted to eat your bones. Like, it's just like voice acting is kind of just an extension of that sort of thing, right? So, like, isn't it just like applying that same skill, but like in a different field, like in a slightly different field? And then if I get better at it from that different field, then maybe I can make my ASMR streams better, you know? Alright, brain blasted. Milk, I didn't mean to brain blast you. I was just trying to give an example. I was just trying to give an example. Yeah, IDK, voice acting is a different thing that requires a lot of training. But you're welcome to try. Okay, I'll try then. I don't think it's that different, but I'm prepared to be proven wrong. Like professional voice acting is a very different thing, sure. Like you need like the ability to do like accents, but like for like fan dubs on the internet, like I feel like it's not dissimilar to what I was just talking about. Uh, or maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't done enough research into this to know anything. I shouldn't try to come off like an authority. Uh, I'm not really used to drawing the torso from this angle. It's a little... Okay, let's think about this. And I did promise that I'll try, so if I try and I fail, then, you know, so be it, right? If I try and fail, then at least I upheld my promise to try before the end of the year. This music video has a scene of the band members messing around after finishing the shoot. It's kind of cute, actually. I guess you just think brushing it off as the same thing as ASMR is discounting the hard work voice actors put in. Hey, Crow Angel, are you discounting the hard work Sulfur put in order to make Sulfur's voice like change like that? Mm. Like, don't discount Sulfur's hard work too, okay? Fine. Okay, okay. See, there you go. Admit it. Sulfur did hard work. Okay, you know what it is? It's because from my perspective, I'm drawing Ame's body upside down. That's why I'm like feeling this amount of discomfort. Okay. Okay, she's not quite that thick, so we'll reduce this a bit. Yeah, see, that's a much better leg than I was drawing before. It's also because I was drawing it the opposite way of how I usually draw it. Okay, okay. Oh, this angle is so difficult. Why is this angle so difficult? Why is this angle so difficult? Oh my gosh. Will this do for a base? I mean, it's kind of like a deformed base, isn't it? Hmm. I don't think I'm drawing deformed figures tonight, so I should probably correct this. Okay. Okay, maybe something like that. I don't need to be super precise with it at the moment. I'm just kind of like blocking it out so that I can understand the mass. I didn't really actually like how that was. I want to redo it. Okay, let's see. Maybe like that? Okay, I think this will do for as far as the basic criteria of understanding mass goes. Okay, and then how will Ina's body be? Okay, so roleplay or voices, one of the two. I want to talk um good old basic shapes coming in clutch. I mean, like, the thing is about drawing is that, like, underneath every drawing is a whole bunch of basic shapes. Like, everything else on top of it is kind of just like abstraction, you know? Like, it's a building block. Like, it's the building block that's underneath just about every drawing. Something like that. Okay, I think Ina's hand going in this direction should be okay. All right. Um, what about her? Yeah, I guess it's fine to have her skirt flapping up like that and her leggy like this. It's just kind of a little lacking in excitement somehow. How do I make it more exciting? So, believe it or not, like I actually did look up a little bit about like proper voice acting technique um a short while back. There were a few things that they recommended as the basics actually. Like for the basics of basics. Like this was just because Sulfur was curious, so Sulfur started looking into it. Apparently like the first thing you want to do is that you want to like clean up your enunciation. Like you want to be able to like read Dr. Seuss books clearly enough that everybody can understand. So that's one of the things they recommend to you as your first exercise. But and then after that, they want you to do. Makes sense, not really something you think about until it's pointed out to you. Yeah. And then after that, they want you to do like what's called like a standard American accent or like a Californian American accent, one of those. Like they want you to show that you can eliminate your accent to some extent from your speech, 'cause like how do I put it? Like if you diverge from like it's a little Americentric, but basically like in most American television, if you speak with a non-American accent, rather than that being perceived as like something pretty normal, which it is, um, they you get perceived as like that accent being one of your character traits, and that changes the characterization of the character if you're not really meant to have like that kind of trait. So you gotta practice getting rid of your accent also. And then after that, you can start, the next thing they recommend is learning new accents so that you can try to sound like different people. These are the things Sulfur found out about from Sulfur's brief Sulfur research into the field. Wow, this looks so much better when I tilt it slightly. Like, I don't know what it is, but like the energy just makes way more sense to me after tilting it slightly. More of an angle. Whatever, Milk. Don't make fun of Sulfur, okay? Don't make fun of Sulfur. Okay, Sulfur is not very smart. Sulfur is not very smart. Okay. Besides, should the person who just got brain blasted make fun of Sulfur for Sulfur smarts? I think not. That would be the pot calling the kettle a pot, don't you think? You really gotta go out there and pull out the sulfur effect. What do you mean sulfur infected? Are you comparing sulfur to a disease? Are you, Milk? I don't know why I'm being so detailed about Kiara's elbow here. Like, I'm gonna draw her with her goofy turkey baster arm warmers over this anyway, so it won't even be visible. But for some reason, I just felt like I had to make clear where her elbow was. Is that really what you think of sulfurisms, Milk? You think of them as an infection? I'm infecting you with my brain germs. How could you, Milk? That's so cruel. Yes? How could you, Milk? That's so cruel. How could you say something like that to your poor local sulfur? Your poor local sulfur is like suffering so much at your irresponsible comments at the moment. Did you know that? Ah, owie. Ah, True Angel, you did that just to make me suffer more, didn't you? You did that just as a demonstration, didn't you? Meanie, how could you? See, that is the look of someone caught in the facts. What do you have to say for yourself, Crow Angel? Ah, I'm being head pat. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Suffer early. It feels good. Thank you. You're guilty of the crime? Well, then I guess you're gonna have to do the time. I don't know what I'm saying, actually. I don't know what the time is. Okay, you know what? Actually, I want to take a break and stop working on this for now and like maybe just draw something else for a little while. Like this is going overall okay, but when I go into like the more complicated parts of the anatomy, I can feel like my brain is like too tired to keep up with this at the moment. So I kind of want to like take a break from this and get back to it like a little later, maybe off stream. Mm. Like I think this is on pace to become nicer than the one I drew last year, but I'm still not entirely sure yet, and I have to actually finish it. So there's two things. Understandable, it's hard to fight the brain fog. Yeah, I had a pretty long day at work today actually, and this is like this is the most difficult composition that I've ever attempted to draw on stream, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is so hard to juggle at the moment. For sure, love the composition so far. Thank you. This is the first group shot composition I've done that's like this tangled, you know? Like it's like what's that one idiom like a messy limbs? Yeah, it feels like it feels just like a messy limbs, you know? A giant messy limbs. Mm, mm. Okay. And you hope everything went swift and smooth at possible at work? Oh no no no! Today it's just I was like in a lot of meetings today. That's all, and they took a lot of sulfur brain power to get through. That's all it is. Mm. It looks pretty complicated. Good luck. Thank you. I'm not Ted's. I'm not Ed's. I'm actually gonna take a break from it for the time being. Like, I think my brain is getting a little too tired just keeping up with this composition, so I need to take a break and get back to it later. But thank you. Okay, if I'm gonna take a break and work on this later off stream, what should I do for the rest of the stream? You understand? You hope they all went well? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. It all went okay, I think. What are some options? Like, I haven't been playing Guilty Greg this week, but so I haven't gotten much better, so I could play Guilty Greg. I could also doodle a little bit, but I kind of want my hand to cool down. Or I could like bust out the ASMR mic again, but like I'd have to change all the redeems over. Play a game? What do I look like, Troll Angel? A Twitch streamer? You think I'm gonna play video games on stream? Get real. What about Melty Blood? Wait, I haven't played even less Melty Blood than Guilty Gear since the last stream. uh, or Xenoblade Chronicles 3, you've given up on this. I don't want to randomly start Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'd have to like go reconfigure like the capture card stuff to like prep that anyway, so it'd take a little while and you guys would have to wait. So I don't think it'd be well suited for that sort of thing. Brain fog detox? Yeah, exactly. Mm. So those are some options. I could go bust out the ASMR mic. Or I could start up Guilty Greg. Or I could randomly play a bit of Yakuza 0, but like I'm in the middle of the story and like I'm probably never gonna stream it again. Hmm. What would be best exactly? Hmm. Alternatively, could always spin a wheel. I could. Sulfur, you think you'll also take a breaky break if you need to and end early? Hmm. This is also an option. Like if I were to like take a breaky break to do something else for the stream, I'd probably need to like it'd probably only be for like an hour and that's a bit of an awkward length of time. Hmm. Okay, okay. Then in that case, how about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? With an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of a Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime. Oh, MC, you know what? That sounds wonderful, but look, I have to capture my fridge because it's running. Oh no, I guess I can't play Final Fantasy 14 now. Oops. Okay. I think Wontons has a point. It's a little unfortunate, but maybe it is best just for me to like end a bit early tonight. I kind of want to get like a little bit more done on this before I do though. Uh, I wish I got like started on this earlier. Like I wanted to get started on this earlier in the week so I'd be less up against the clock. But like honestly I wanted to like get it started over the Labor Day weekend, but then I got like stuck doing other things. Um and I wanted to like start like and then I got distracted drawing Mela like the other night. Um So like now I'm stuck like up like trying to outrun the clock at the last minute. Oh jeez. Well, I I sow what I reap. I rip what I sow. I rip what I sow. Get some rest. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Let me pass you guys off to another art stream then. I do apologize for like the short stream tonight. My brain is just like not at all working. Mm. Oh, good if you rest up and tackle this piece of the fresh wine. Yeah, I'll try to make it the best piece that I can. Okay, okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, you went overtime for your other streams this weekend. I guess this is true. We technically went super overtime on the Doodle stream on Monday. So, over 2 hours short. It is a short stream for me. Like, it has to be 3 hours or it's not a proper length stream. Okay, MC? Alright. Let's pay back, Kumomo for the stream on, for the raid on Monday. How about that? Alright. What should the raid message be? Maybe... It's, I want to say sketchy raid, but like that just it sounds like a different connotation. Sketchy raid sounds like a different connotation, honestly. Mm. But okay, let's go with it. I mean, it's accurate. Okay. Definitely a sketchy Evo to go along with. You shush. You shush, Rogue. Okay. Thank you everyone for coming to hang out with Sulfur tonight. Thank you, thank you. Sulfur really appreciates it. Alright, next stream is most likely going to be on Monday. I don't know what we'll be doing yet, but thank you everyone for coming to see Sulfur tonight. I've been Sulfur, and I'll see you all next